So I was asked how I set this up, so I'm gonna kind of break it down for you. This here is one of the Costco storage racks, and these are the bins that go on it. Normally they slide in, but in this case I just wanted to use two of the bins so that, you know, I had two levels for, you know, me to be able to have different plants. In this case, I think these are 17-gallon buckets, and I had my husband help me drill holes in the top, and we did that based on the size of the net, which is this one here. And I filled the nets with the pebbles, but in order to make sure that the seeds didn't fall through, I used a little bit of Coco core for kind of a little nest, and then the pebbles go around it to help keep everything moisturized and, you know, just keep everything flowing together. But as you can see, we got the holes that were drilled in with like a little hole saw. And then I got an air pump, this guy. It has 4 little things. So I have 2 going up to this one, and then I've got 2 of them going to here. And what that does is, as you can see, it keeps the water moving and the air in the tank, you know, all the roots aerated so that, you know, you don't get stagnancy and you don't get rot. It's really important. So in this case, I have a pump that pumps it up and around because this is a different kind of hydroponic garden. But in this case, just having the water moving around and air being pumped into it is sufficient. So you don't really need to have that. And the reason that I did the air pump instead of doing the water pump that pulls it up is it's not going to clog up the system, and it helps prevent it from getting too dirty. And then I also strapped up these lights. I got these, I purchased from Amazon, and they're interlinking. So once you have one on and you have them linked together, it's just one plug, and you just have to, you know, turn that one on and off. And you just got to make sure that you're purchasing lights that are specific to it. I probably should have added a little bit more light to it, but since I've got the shop lights now, it's going to be completely sufficient. But essentially, this is kind of how the setup works. So for this, I've got 2 plugs for these lights. Got the air pump. The air pump pumps into both the buckets, and as you can see, I've got a shit ton of different plants that are keeping us well fed. I've got my lettuce garden on the top, and then I've got my herb garden on the bottom. And, you know, it helps supplement some. You know, it may not be a ton of money, but, you know, when we're talking about the economy as it is right now, it does help. So it helps to ease the pain at the grocery store, and it's got a much different flavor, and you can use what you need as you go.